Hello everyone, this is Anbar Shrivastava, and in the previous lecture we have gone through advertisement introduction and why it is important to study advertisement for the students and the evolution of advertisement. Now we are going to study the characteristics of advertisement. So the first characteristic of advertisement is it is the paid in nature. It is a paid form. So why advertisement is paid form? Advertising is a tool of promotion which is used or paid by the advertiser. There are standard tariff rates for the different types of media where the advertiser chooses to place an advertisement. Money is paid for per second in radio and TV, or per column centimeter in print media by the advertiser. So every advertisement is paid in nature, right? Second is it is non-personal presentation or communication. Why it is non-personal presentation or communication? Because it is not for only one person. Advertisements are for the masses of people. It is for the audience, so that number of people are watching it, right? So that's why it is non-personal presentation. Advertising is addressed to mass audience. A salesman does face-to-face selling, which is called as personal selling. On the other hand, advertising is not personal. It is neither delivered by any person nor it is addressed to any specific person. So there is facilitating agency, that is media, which is used to carry the idea through various vehicles to the target audience, which are very large in number. That why it is non-personal presentation. Third one is it is promotion. The third characteristic of advertisement, it is promotion. Of course, the aim of advertising is to persuade people to buy products and services or to accept ideas which are being advertised. That's why it is the part of promotion. So the task of promoting these products and services is done through communicating to the target audience by using the right media vehicle. That's why it is the part of the promotion, right? So next is it is identifiable sponsor. The characteristics of advertisement is there is identifiable sponsor for the advertisement. That means whatever the advertisement you are watching, you got to know or you are identifying the sponsor. Suppose Maggie. Have you seen that ad of Maggie? On the last, Nestle, right? So you got to know it is from the Nestle. So you are knowing who is going to show that advertisement or on from which company that particular advertisement is being shown. So the sponsor is the person or group which is paying for the advertisement. In case of advertisement, it can be easily identified as to what is the source of advertising message. Even if advertiser's name is not very clearly specified, it is not difficult to identify the sponsor of that particular advertisement, right? Next, it is creative. Characteristic of advertisement is it is creative. Advertisement is creative in nature, and creative to what extent? That creativity that sells. That means an advertisement should be creative. Without it, the reader or viewer may not notice the message, but creativity for its own sake is insufficient. It should be used to present the ideas in an imaginative or dramatic way, showing how a product or service fulfills the consumer's needs. The most creative advertisement is the one that ultimately proves itself in the market. Thus, one of the most important features of advertising is creativity that sells, right? So, it should be very creative in nature. Next is investment. Why investment is the characteristic of advertisement? Because have you seen that paid form? Yes. So advertisement is paid in nature. Some people consider advertisement as a wasteful expenditure having a short-term effect. They believe that advertisement budgets are charged to the customers by raising the prices. However, this is the fact. The advertisement is an investment toward the building of goodwill and brand image. So that in the market the customers are know very much aware about the product, right? It should be sustained over a period of time or else its message will be forgotten. So it is a kind of investment where the sponsor has invested some amount of money on particular advertisement. That's why it is investment. It is a kind of investment. Next and last one is, there is no direct relationship between the advertising budget and increase in sale. Why? Because one of the feature of advertisement is that it stands alone for promotion. It stands alone for promotion. It does not guarantee increase in sales. Why? There exists no correlation between amount of money spent on advertisement and increase in the sales volume. There is no scale to measure the relationship between how much of money to spend on an advertisement to increase the sale of the particular product and services. So even a small advertisement expenditure can have a lot of impact. So that's why there is no direct relationship between advertising budget and increase in sales. Next topic we have with us, and very important topic. See, this characteristics of advertisement can come in short answer type of question. And next one is difference between advertising and publicity. Actually, most of the time people get confused about what is advertising and what is publicity. Sometimes they think both are same, but these both are not same. There is a huge difference. What is the difference? Advertising is marketing as well as promotional tool in the hands of the company, which conveys a message about the company or a product to the viewers, listeners or readers. Just read this particular sentence carefully. Advertising is marketing as well as promotional tool. I hope you have gone through the 4 P's of marketing: the marketing mix, price, product, place and promotion, where you know that promotion somewhere advertising is the part of the promotion. So first marketing, then promotion comes, and then advertising. So advertising is marketing as well as promotional tool in the hands of the company, which conveys a message about the company or a product to the viewers, listeners or readers. Whereas publicity, it is another promotional tool, but it is not same as advertising. It is based on reality, as it is neither sponsored nor it is under the control of any company or its representative. Why it is neither sponsored? Because there is no company they are going to publicity for the publicity. They are going for the advertising, where they have to pay for their particular product and service or idea. Whereas in publicity, there is neither sponsorship nor it is under the control of any company or its representative. Publicity is done, whatever the people are feeling for the product and services, they are going to give the positive word of mouth as well as the negative word of mouth. So they may spread any positive or negative word of mouth for any particular product and services, whatever their personal experience is. Right? So this is the difference between advertising and publicity. More we can understand about it. Advertising is one-way public communication that conveys a message regarding a product, service or company to the viewers, readers and listeners. Please focus on this particular line. One-way public communication. Advertising is one-way public communication that conveys message regarding product, service or company to the viewers, readers and listeners. It is the biggest marketing tool used for non-personal promotion. Right? Why it is for non-personal promotion? Recently we have gone through this particular line, non-personal presentation or non-personal communication. Why? Because it is not for one person, it is for the masses of people. That's why here we can understand it that it is the biggest marketing tool used for non-personal promotion, because it is used for the masses of people. And then about what kind of promotion? It is of goods and services to the potential customers, who however the most expensive one. Why the most expensive one? Again we have gone through the characteristic. The first one, it is paid in nature. So of course the sponsors are going to pay for particular advertisement. That's why it is the most expensive promotional tool. Okay. Next one is the term of publicity. The term of publicity is combination of two words, public and visibility. Understood? Public and visibility comes together, publicity. It refers to the flow of information or fact regarding general awareness about what? About the subject or hot topic or any burning issue. Here the subject may include a person, product, service, business entity and so on. It is used to draw the attention of the people for any subject with the help of broadcast media, print media or social media. It is not a promotional technique and thus it is free of cost. When we talk about advertising, it is a promotional technique. Why? Because it is expensive one. There is amount of money that has been invested on a particular advertisement, whereas publicity is free of cost. Whatever the person is thinking, whatever their experience, they are feeling, they are speaking. So publicity is not a promotional tool, it is free of cost. Next, you can easily understand the comparison between the advertising and publicity. These particular comments are for advertising and these for the publicity. The comparison in terms of meaning. What is advertising? The activity of generating advertisements of products and services to commercialize them is known as advertising. Right? It is the activity of generating advertisement of what? Products and services to commercialize them is known as advertising. Whereas when we talk about publicity, it is the activity of providing information about an entity, that is product, an individual or a company, to make it popular is known as publicity. Right? Next, what is it? Advertising. It is what the company says about the product. You see only whatever the company is willing to show you. Whereas publicity, it is what others say about the product. That means, for example, suppose we talk about the Apple iPhone, right? So the company says about it whatever the product they are making, the features, the characteristics. So what kind of product it is, that company says always positive about the product. Whereas the person who is actually using a iPhone, they are knowing they are having the experience, they are knowing the drawbacks and good features about the product, so they will speak about it, the facts, right? So it is what others say about the product, and there is again cost involved. So in advertising, it is very expensive marketing tool, whereas when we talk about publicity, it is free of cost. There is no one paid for doing the publicity. Next, it is given by company and its representative. What? Advertisement. Whereas publicity can be done by any other third party. Okay. Next, it is under the control of the company. Yes, advertisements are always under the control of the company. Whatever they are willing to show you, only that you can see in the advertisement. Whereas publicity, there is no control of any other person, right? It is the experience of oneself. Next, which type of message it conveys? It conveys always positive nature, whereas publicity can be positive as well as negative, right? So these were the differences between advertising and publicity, and this is very, very important from the exam point of view, so you should easily understand it, and if you have any doubt, you may ask me in comment section. Next is objective of advertising. So this particular topic will be starting in the next session. So from this lecture, we have gone through what kind of topics. We have gone through the characteristics of advertising, and we have gone through the difference between advertising and publicity, right? And these are very important questions, so you should prepare both of the questions. What are the characteristics of advertising, and what is the difference between advertising and publicity, right? Next important topic will be covering in the next session, that is objectives of advertising, right? And this is also a very important question. Sometimes the long answer question comes, like what do you mean by advertising, and what are the objective of it, and explain the characteristics, right? So you should know these small questions making a long answer type of question. So we'll be preparing in the next session. Okay, thank you.